We need to go straight if possible. Thank you. Corridor. There's another hat in here. Have I ever done rank... certainly I've done rank 1-4. Rank 1-4 corridor. Not hallway. Corridor. Pin and Pine. We've definitely done that before. It's the same letter I've got written down here as well. Onward. Okay, well, we gotta hope that this turns left. Because neither of those is gonna do it. I guess the closet might have a key in it, but that's about the only thing we could hope for. I think I'm just gonna go with the archived. Oh, it does turn. Big save. Big save. And this is the one that would tell us about... This is a deer, tag, and a stag. Tag and a stag. Nice. Tag, stag. And this is in the commissary. And what else is in here? Anything? Got any pieces? Anything like that? No? Not hiding anything in the trash cans this time around? And you got any chess pieces? No? Okay. What are you selling? You're selling a magnifying glass. Oh ho ho. I don't know what that does, but I would love one. Please allow me. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Ooh, that's helpful. Hold on. How far back do we have to send it to get to the mailroom? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back 4. Okay, I will gladly spend 8 steps just to be able to go check the note in the mailroom that we could not read the other time. As for this... There we go. Oh. Peekaboo. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Denny Ravain stole the Baron's mail. Okay. Denny Ravain stole Baron's mail. Sounds like we're uncovering a conspiracy right now. I am here for it. Might as well check this as well while I'm here. You never know when you might find something interesting. The house is amazing. Okay. I don't see anything in particular that stands out here. I was checking for maybe, you know, could be whatever really. SKR 6789. The Grand Realm of Fen Ares. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. That seems interesting enough to write down. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. If I could write. In fire we are found. Okay. And one more thing on that. Fen Ares, we've heard mentioned in the past. I don't remember the full context. Alright, let's ride. I don't remember any notes. Ooh, almost missed a gem. I mean, I did miss a gem, and then I found it later. Let's head back. I was okay with doing that because we had so many extra steps just lying around. Let's ride. Chapel, guess we're going chapel. I don't trust that. And if it's not forward, we lose. So, or lose. And also I just spent most of my money, so what are you guys gonna do, right? Oh no, you took my money. Another white bishop in the chapel. Okay. Rank 2-5. 2-5. Chapel. Now, we are going to have to pay attention to whether or not the white bishop is a thing unique to the chapel, or if it's just something that is, we got lucky and we just hit the other white bishop when we were in the chapel. Feels a little bit on the nose. I'm not sure I would trust that the white bishop is not unique to the chapel. That is the symbol that is on the crate that I couldn't identify. That's the symbol that's on the crate. Now I noticed that all of the stained glass is the same. The candles are... Not sure. Oh, there's some money in here. Yoink. Stealing someone's tithe. You know how it is. As one does. Alrighty. Don't be locked, don't be locked, don't be locked, don't be locked. The boudoir. These are our only options, so boudoir it is. Rank 3-3, or 3-5 rather. Rank 3-5. This is one that we haven't done before for the paintings, or drawings, so let's do that. This is like a mountain. This is the mountain that's outside, in fact. And this is a P pod. P and peak. P and peak. Peak. There we go. So the difference is a K. So the third rank spells crack. Rank 2 spells 8. Rank 5 spells 8. And rank 3 spells crack. Alright, I remember this. Wonder if you could actually determine anything else by, like, peeking this. I don't know, I already know the password, and the safe stays open. Okay, we've got the gem. Let me check this for any nifty details. You have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marian's disappearance from the public record. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've already read this. I'm just kind of... This letter seems to be suggesting that she did die. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Why is Daniel speaking as though it is his own son? So are Daniel and Herbert together, or is his mention of our son like our family heir, like, and he's like a brother or something like that? It could be either. And they were roommates. They could just be roommates. Okay. I didn't notice anything out of sorts. Onward. Courtyard. Not super helpful, but not bad either. Doesn't cost gems, that's important. Okay. We have done rank 3-4 before. Oh, I think that was just the wind. Must have been the wind. Courtyard. Now, I can't dig anything up this time around, alas. I also do not see any particular flowers or anything like that. I don't see anything to pick up. Oh, I lied. There's a shovel right in fucking front of me. Guess I'll dig it up now. Coins. How many? 2. And I'll dig up over here just in case there's something else. An old can. Very cool. Haven't been hit by a locked yet. Walk-in closet. Alright, do we take the risk that there is a key in here? I think we do. So this is rank 4-4. And this is... What is this? The, what is that called? The walk-in closet? Walk-in. Alright. And we have not done 4-4. Where's our paintings? We've got a pine or a tree. And we've got a match or a fire. Oh, fire and fir. Fire and fir tree. I assume that's a fir. Fire, fir. So that is an E that is different in this. There's also a nice little swan in here. Very cute. Lots of shoes. Not as many shirts. Take a peek. See what we got. Anything interesting? What do you got going on? You hiding like a secret code? This is one of those, like, there's numbers in the image kind of shit. I see you. No? Can I flip you over? Giggity. What are you? Dice. Pair of ivory dice. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans. Okay, so we get 2 free rerolls. And I do see a key here. Yoink. Some gems. Now this is gonna take a major hit to our number of steps remaining, but that's, I mean, you do what you gotta do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 at least. I mean, I don't know why I'm really counting. I'm gonna have to run them anyways. Take my money. And I couldn't purchase anything there. The minimum was 4, I believe, for a gem. Okay, we keep on keeping on. I wonder if I could use the shovel outside the house. I wonder if there was anywhere to dig up outside the house. Should I use steps? I know I'm going to be wasting a couple steps by doing this. Maybe I should use a couple steps to check out there. Oh, I'm not allowed to take items out of the manor, am I? No, I'm not. Here's this shit again. Do I give it another crack? What else can I possibly do here? What else could I possibly do to get the right answer? It's getting pretty late. don't believe there was anywhere to dig on the terrace. That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, I guess if I count the paintings as one, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would you count the paintings as one instead of three? There's 3 people there. I would find it very strange to do so. I don't notice any difference in the shadows. And I don't notice any difference. The frames are fine. The frames are no issue with the frames at all. Like I'm now quite confident that the frames are correct. The question is, are bigger paintings worth more than smaller paintings? Right? Like, is this worth more than one because it's bigger? There's like big and small versions of each one, I think. Big, medium, and small versions of each one. The problem is determining which is which. Maybe if we add size into the equation, but that seems to be really stretching it. I'll try it, but that's stretching it. Maybe the woman is a 3 because she's bigger. The child is a 2 because he's a medium-sized painting. That doesn't seem right at all. These are still... Those are all medium-sized, are they not? Compared to this little eBay one here. These are all medium-sized. So maybe that's actually a 6. Maybe you're also a 6 instead of a 3, so let's add 3 there. Maybe you're... Are you the same size as you? No. You're like a 2, maybe? I hear the crickets. Maybe that's a notification that we're running out of time. And you would be a 3 as well, so you would be like a 9 total? 63922? Ugh. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, no. Alright. We ride. Let's go archives, I would say. Actually, because of how much time we have, let's go all the way to the dining room. Or I assume how much time we have. Knock this out. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's me. Passage. Looks good to me. It's me again. I don't have a key card. I can't open that. But 8-4 or 8-4. Yeah, 8-4. Rank 8-4. Nothing else matters. I'm gonna skip that because I don't know if I'm actually on a timer right now. Oh, that's unlocked? Wow. Yeah, let's definitely open the laboratory. That sounds good. And then rank 9-4. Laboratory. Laboratory. Alright, what's in here? There's a lot of shit going on. Match and... No, grain, wheat, and Heat. Wheat and heat. Ooh, that's a spicy one. Okay, there's a lot of math going on there that I'm not ready for. Let me check out the lab before time runs out or something. Ticky-tacky, ticky-tacky. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be able to use a whole lot of this, but when you... the next time... when you draft a hallway from another hallway, permanently add a gold to your allowance. That sounds cool. Maybe an allowance is like how much you start the day with. And I feel like that's the most likely thing for me to see here. Since we're basically done. Okay, and I can't log into the network because I don't know. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That is a lie. There must be another way that we can access electronic mail. Oh no. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. We do not have a boiler room, so can't do anything with that. 1, 2, 3. There's an arrow facing left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, I don't like this puzzle. We do have a periodic table, but like, what the fuck, man? Maybe the arrow means... I don't know what the arrow means in relation to this, though. Because, like, it might be shift everything to the left one, but then what do you do with that 3 up there? Okay, so the 6th over is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 PU. Uh-huh. And then 2 is 3rd from the right, 3 down. S. PUS. Okay. Oh, whoops. 3 is... I think that's just hydrogen? Yeah, H. H. 4 is TH. Push the... Okay, 5 is 7th over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, excuse me. I don't like that alt-tabbing brings this up. Sheesh. You know what? Before I continue with this, let's try to draft a passageway from a passageway real quick. It's locked. That's... should have expected that. Also, no way into the antechamber from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's RE. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 6 is 7 over from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. EU. One, two, three over. 1, 2, 3 over. Eight is up there. F. followed by F, followed by whatever this one is. 9, 10, 11 I might be able to do all at once there. T, E, R, N, and I in that order. T, E, R, N, I. Okay. And then 12 is this one up here. N, E. So I will say that spells absolutely nothing of value, but it does feel like it could spell something of value, and that's what's strange about this arrow. Oh, fuck me. I didn't realize you could actually use the magnifying glass and just make this easier. That would have saved me some time, eh? P-U-S. This is a good way for me to check my work now, though. H. T-H. R-E. Where's 6? There's 6. EU. Okay. P-A. Okay. F. I just know that one. I can't read it there, but I know that one. T-E. R-N. I for iodine and neon. Okay. Push the R-E-E-U. Can I push TH? The, right? Like that doesn't actually. Oh, do you read it from right to left? Is that what the arrow is? I still don't think that does anything for me. No, that's not reasonable. Maybe any of the double letters you read backwards? No. I don't think. Uh, nope, that's not helpful either. Maybe only these down here you read right to left. So it would be P-U-S-H-H-T-R-E. No. That doesn't make sense either. I wonder if it's supposed to be throwing you off that the first 3 spell a word. It spells push. For the record, don't mind the chat box. This is what we're working with right now. That's not super legible. Hold on. Right, we're working with this. Now the 5th one, if we were to write it backwards, we can do push the push the I'm not really seeing it. The buff turning. After 9. Wow, that actually worked out pretty well. After 9, push the Push 3 up after 9. Okay. Sorry, I hadn't combined the words correctly. Silly me. Now I have. Boop, 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 boop. So push 3 up after 9. But there's no power, so I can't really do anything with that. And we have no keys, so I don't have any way to actually do anything. Fuck. Surely there's some notes in here, though. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine sets. Okay, so Cinca does more than just mail. Gotcha. Let me write this push 3 up after 9 shit up here. I'm not forgetting about this. Push 3 up after 9. Now that could be after 9 p.m. It could also mean push 9 and then push 3. Either of those could be true. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical? And if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. I don't see any weirdly spelled or written words here, besides Cinca being all caps, but I think Cinca is naturally all caps. So this seems to be suggesting that maybe there is a trick to figuring out some of the doors. I don't know what that trick might be. There's a whole lot of fucking math on these walls, but I don't know what any of it's for. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 parts per trillion to 0.5 parts per trillion. I don't actually know what PPT is. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kilopascals. In Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician Randolph. Is Randolph a name we've seen before? I feel like it is. Where have we seen Randolph? Is that the guy who wrote the letter? Maybe. I don't remember. Randolph works in lab. Let's write that down somewhere. Randolph works in lab. Anyways, ice is down here. It transitions into a liquid at 0. It transitions... I mean, it's a complete thaw here. I'm not sure what to do with this information. It's a cool looking curve. It goes purple, then blue, then purple, or like dark blue, blue, purple, red. That's cool. I can't use any of this information. Ooh. Cooler is unaffected. Cooler is unaffected? Cooler is unaffected when testing water, when testing cooling curves? What does that mean? Maybe we'll find out. In the periodic table, we already read all that shit. I wish I could keep my magnifying glass. I don't want to have to go find another one. But something tells me I'm not going to have a choice. Did I write down laboratory was wheat and heat, which is a W. W for rank 9-4. And we are completely out of options. We have no keys. We have no way to get more keys as far as I'm aware. We don't have the money to purchase keys. All of the doors are locked. All of the archives are locked. And everything else is a dead end. Okay. We were not able to draft any more hallways, alas. What happens if I pause the experiment? Nothing. Log into network. Gotcha. So if I can ever find the network password, in theory, I could do something here. I don't see anything else of value, though. Nothing else of value. I mean, there's plenty of math. S equals BH sub B over 2 has been written a couple times. None of these notes. Okay. Well, I think we call it a day then. Because I see nothing else that I can interact with. Best I can do is give it one more crack at the the puzzle in the drawing room, but that's about it. Because this, no worky. No worky. Maybe if we had drawn a breaker room, I would have been able to kill the power to the doors and open them that way. That could potentially have worked. But alas, I cannot draw a breaker room. Was this fire always lit? Or is it lit because it's nighttime? Speaking of which, it's like 11 p.m. Is there anything written down here? Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho 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 ho. Billiard puzzle notes. I haven't even seen the billiards, but now I know how to do them. Ho 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 ho. Billiards. Blue is add. Yellow is subtract. We've got pink is multiply. And we've got purple is divide. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. By all four sides? Huh. Well, I don't know how to get to the fourth side. There must be a way to open it. Okay, let's write that down as well. Antechamber sealed on all four sides. Sinclair, I assume that's Sinclair, has many secrets that blank will take to his grave. And then there's this weird box-looking thing. That I don't recognize. And you do order of operations on the way out? Or something like that? Okay. Order of operations. Let's write that down as well. Order of operations. Okay, that was very helpful, actually. I'm glad I checked that. Okay, again, there's white rook in the Nook. Now, I don't know if that's just luck, but I do remember there being a rook in the Nook before. Alrighty. All of these are locked. There's nothing I can do about any of that. There's no notes in there. I don't believe there were any notes in here. I can... Oh, you know what? I might be able to peek the password nowadays. Wonder if I can... Can I... Swanson G. Swanson G. Oh, that's helpful. Where did I write the password? Well, not there, but now I'm going to write it over here. Passcode Swanson G. Very helpful. Can we actually make it back to the laboratory? Not quite. But we can type it in here. Just fine, yes? Log into the network. Swanson G. Password accepted. What do I win? Besides maybe the network not being up. Oh, it's up. Staff services. Punch in and out. Staff announcement. Oh god, there's a lot more to work with. Alright. Electronic mail. The permissions of this terminal do not allow for the access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Okay. Never seen in office. Data transfers not currently available from Cinca. Okay. Glossary of terms. I don't think I care about any of these in particular. I think I more or less understand most of these. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with staff services then. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff have been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. So Miss Babbage is in charge of... Miss Babbage in charge of staff. Feels like playing a fucking game of Clue. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Oh, that's cute. I think we're Simon. I'm pretty sure we're Simon. So... apparently someone is aware that we've gotten here. Cool. Alright. Yep. That's fine. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Sure, let's place a special order for a... maybe what's a metal detector gonna do for us? Or a sleeping mask or a sledgehammer. I know what a sledgehammer does actually. That's the one that busts open the trunks. Let's do the running shoes seem interesting as well though. Let's start with the metal detector though. Yeah, approve the order. It'll take 1 to 2 days. We got to find a commissary again in the future. And I think that was it. Yeah, that's all in there. So all that's left is remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. So only this one is online. Oh, the lab is online. Oh, does that mean I can actually access the lab terminal from here? That'd be sick because I wanted to go back to the lab terminal, but we can't make it. That should be the same password, hopefully. Swan Song. I've been saying Swanson G instead of just Swan Song. I'm gonna stick with Swanson G. What's up, Smokey? What? I fed you. Scooch. Okay, I don't know what else I would do here. This all looks like the same stuff, is it not? I don't think I can punch in and out either. No, can't do any of that. What can I do here? Nothing? I guess in the future I could potentially access like the office from here to be able to check electronic mail or something like that. But for the time being, there's no reason for me to do any of that. You know, it'd be creepy if one of these times I start looking in here and I actually see someone on the security cameras. Wouldn't that be something? Anyways, time to call it a day after I give this one more crack. Tear and tie, we did that one. Alright, once more, I ask, hi, Smokey. Why'd you claw my leg, buddy? Here. Smokey Cam. For those of you who've gotten this far in this video, Smokey Cam. I scratched the head of the cat. Fuck you, dude. Why are you making all these hard puzzles? Help me, Smokey. We're gonna have to come back to this. I'll get it next time. Mission failed. You got any nifty information for me? The White Sea of Yore. Mora Jai. Mora Jai, the White Sea of Yore. Where have I been typing that stuff? Mora Jai, the White Sea of Yore. Okay. What do you got for me? I just now noticed this is supposed to be Holly. We're on Mount Holly, and it looks like Holly. Okay. Herbert S. Sinclair. I see nothing else of value in here. Gotcha. And anything left here? You must call it a day. See, this is that card. We've used this as card in the past. This could be... This kind of looks like Mount Holly. Yeah, I got nothing. Let's call it a day. Walk outside, lose my last step, get tired, and pass out on the steps. Yeah. Good shit. we made a bunch more progress today. So I will go ahead and hop over to screen capture once more so that we can show off everything we've learned today. So we've got all our information about the memos. Let's go ahead and put you here. Items found 3, new rooms 8. So we learned a bunch of stuff about some codes. We took some stamp notes. We took some notes about people. Let's go ahead and keep those all together. Some very interesting little details here and there, probably relating to various puzzles like this. Some details about the story. Some details about the fruits, how to beat billiards, the chapel stuff. I'm not really sure what that is. But then we've also got, this is all the various ranks we have filled in now. You can see that we're actually almost done with quite a few of them. And this is all the information we learned today. Let's go ahead and put nothing. And I've been keeping track over time, so we've got this down here as well. And I'm going to immediately do something like this and get ready for the next day. But that's for next time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you have, I don't know, like and subscribe or whatever the fuck I'm supposed to say here. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to say. Oh yeah, and here's the completed house. That's all you get. See you guys next time. Peace.